Another intriguing thing about Bowie is when he's on TV. I just recently, I actually do have the Dick Cavett box set with when he had artists on his show. It's fascinating, and it's the 70s. It's the 70s. So there's awkward silences
Yeah.
and there's nervousness. Like I was watching Bowie, and as you mentioned, he's playing around with this cane. And Dick Cavett's like, "What are you painting down there?" And he's just kind of fiddling around with his cane.
Yeah.
But it's very intriguing in that we didn't really get to see, we didn't have MTV or anything. We, especially someone like Bowie, like, who is this guy? What? And here he is sitting next to Dick Cavett trying to explain himself, having a hard time doing it. But
Yeah.
it's still intriguing. I love it.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, to see these guys in motion, just sitting down in a chair talking, I guess is kind of a rare thing. You can only kind of see that on TV, right? So yeah, that's a really good point about that. Yeah, that's an edgy interview. And on TV, I think my favorite thing is the Saturday Night Live Man Who Sold the World and all. Wow, that whole thing. Again, here's like a really cool fashion thing that's going on. And Klaus Nomi and his other buddy and all that. Like that was, and with the little dog, right? They had the little poodle thing. Man, yeah. So I mean, Bowie's done a lot of amazing things that way in terms of stage presentation of fashion, and that one was a really cool, creepy, artistic thing.
I think you did on Saturday Night Live. You failed to mention the puppet penis that showed up briefly on Saturday Night Live when he was singing "Boys Keep Swinging" at the very end.
No, I think I mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of scanning through, looking for penis. But I didn't.
I remember that.
But that, I mean,
I think I mentioned it. Yeah.
Okay. It's one of my favorite parts of the Bowie thing. Like I didn't realize it. Of course, now in the days of YouTube, you can you hear about these things and you can watch it over.
Yeah.
And like when I think when I originally watched it, I might have subliminally picked it up, but. It's fun just to watch it. Like, did that really happen? And you stop and like, oh yeah, look at that, a puppet penis.
And the Bing Crosby Christmas thing, that was pretty cool too.
Yeah. So can you talk about how that all came together? That awkward moment.
Yeah, that was what did they say there? Oh yeah, there was the story about how when him and Angela came in, they were all freaky looking and stuff, like scared the bejesus out of everybody with how wild they were, right? And they had to super tame them down, and it almost didn't happen. And Bing Crosby dies shortly after, right? So he was pretty sick. So yeah, but professionally, they just seem to pull it together like a couple of pros, and it comes off pretty good. I mean, I remember seeing some reports saying that it looked awkward and wasn't very good. I thought it looked pretty good that they pulled it together.
I didn't realize did he write that where he's singing a lyric over Little Drummer Boy when Bing Crosby is singing?
I believe so. Yeah,
he wrote that. That's something.
Think so yeah.
Yeah. I think apparently, I think in your book you mentioned like it just kind of I don't know if it came together that day or something, or if he had something worked up already. But
yeah, something like that. Again, this is another one of those where I don't quite remember. It was quite a long time ago. So